So good afternoon all today. Welcome to our chocolate making session. Today we'll be learning around 6 to 7 varieties of chocolates. So very simple. Uh, it's very easy to make, and I'll be sharing the recipes also. You can take a picture of it. And if anyone wants this PPT, that presentation, kindly send me your mail ID so that I can send the PPT to you, which will have the videos, everything. So you just message your email ID so that I can send the PPT to you. And otherwise, you can take a picture. I'll be showing the ingredients, the procedure, and there will be a demo also, video, there will be a demo. Further, if you have any doubts at any time, you can contact us. So this kindly allow me to share my screen.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, later.
Illa, I just started.
Okay.
I hope you all can see my screen.
Yeah. கண்ணாடி எடுத்துட்டு உட்காருதா இங்க இல்ல
The Windows Explorer screen, not the PowerPoint.
You are not seeing the PowerPoint?
No, it's the Windows Explorer. Share the other screen.
Okay, okay.
The PowerPoint screen.
I'll close again.
Stop this share and share the PowerPoint screen.
That's what.
No, I think you have to double click, open the PowerPoint, and then share the PowerPoint window.
That's what I did. I minimize because this recording is going on. I couldn't minimize also. Now I've done that. Yes. I hope now you can see my PPT.
Yes.
Thank you. So actually the bouquet which I'm holding there in the picture is the chocolate bouquet. So this is not just making of chocolate. From which chocolate, what all you can do is the variations. That is more important. How creative we are going to be is very important. And so these are some of the chocolates which we will be learning today. What are the concepts involved when we are teaching the children? What are the concepts involved? This is very important. How do we have to start with cutting? How can we pick up those chocolates, picking hot and cold, teaching them hot and cold, full and half? How do we stir, pouring? So these are some of the concepts and the skills which we need to teach our children as we are teaching the making of chocolates also. So the first is marble chocolate. Marble chocolate is excellent in enhancing eye-hand coordination, working with partners. So how to put the exact pressure. So working in pair, that understanding, all that comes while we are teaching the marble chocolates. So the ingredients required are white compound, milk compound, piping bags, scissors, of course, microwave bowl, silicone molds, knife, cutting board, microwave, glasses, then packing materials. I request you all to keep yourself on mute. Thank you. And I hope you can see my video also. This is the silicone mold. So this is the silicone mold, which you can get it online also. This is a silicone mold, and this we call as a piping bag. This you can get it in any bakery shop. In Alquare, you have a big baking shop near home center. So if you want, I'll send the location. So you can get your piping bags there, or you can get anywhere in other big markets also. And these are some of the packing materials. If you don't get this like this, you can take any gift wrappers and use it for packing also. We have done even using gift wrappers also. And packing, when I say silicone mold, molds for making chocolate, you have two varieties. One is silicone, I hope you can see. The other one is plastic. Plastic is of very low quality, and it's very economical.
Yes. Excuse me, madam. We don't see all of this. I'm just seeing ingredients required.
You are not seeing my video?
No, it doesn't show.
Okay. Then
no, we are able to
we can see. We can see.
We can see. It's a smaller screen. We can see the video.
No, I think people who are seeing from mobile might have a difficulty. No problem. I'll share the screen again. I'll show. This is the mold. When I was talking about making the chocolate, these are silicone molds. You get in variety of shapes and sizes also, and they are very beautiful. So molds, and you have one more variety, plastic. So plastic molds you have. Plastic molds are very economical, but it breaks. My suggestion: don't use plastic, because children may not know when it breaks, the pieces may fall into the chocolate also. So it's better not to use silicone molds. It comes for years and years. One time you buy, it doesn't get damaged at all. And then you have piping bag. So this way, this is used for making marble chocolate. This is very important. And then packing materials, you can either go for cut papers like this, or gift wrappers you can cut it also. According to the size what you want, you can cut. Otherwise, you get such papers also. You get such papers in like a book format you get. Like you can see the design will be printed here. Like a book, you will get these chocolate wrappers online. I will share the address with you. Where you get all this, I will share. Compound, chocolate compound, when you say, I don't have it now because my got over in that for making the chocolates, it got over. Chocolate compound, one variety is available in Oman. I have already shared the phone number in the group. Mr. Krishnan, he sells the compound in a very, very economical rate he sells, and you get a 5 kg bar, and you can use it for 6-7 months also. 2-3 people can jointly buy that. You can divide and use also for practice. And this is about compound. Compounds you get here. Otherwise, the best quality compound is called Van Leer. Van Leer can be ordered online from Amazon. So I will share the picture of Van Leer also. There are 3 varieties. Van Leer, the best variety. I use only Van Leer. The second variety is Desire. Desire is medium. It is not very expensive. At the same time, the quality is okay. It's okay. And the third is Morde. Morde, normally I don't buy because the quality is very bad. Morde, I buy only if I want some flavors like mango, strawberry. You get flavors like that also. If I want those flavor compound, I buy Morde because you don't get in others. In Oman, in Muscat, you get with Mr. Krishnan. You can call Mr. Krishnan and ask him. There is a big shop in Wadi Kabir. You can go there and get it. And it's a wholesale market shop, and You get it in a very, very reasonable price and the quality is okay, good. But Van Leer is still the best. So with this, I'll start the marble chocolate. So marble, when you see, you can see it is half-half. Half brown, half white, half pink and half white. Or this is mango vanilla flavor. So it is like half-half it will be. So these are the ingredients required. This presentation, if you want, please send me your mail ID. I will send because it's a very huge file. It won't come in WhatsApp. I can send it to your mail IDs. Okay, this is the procedure. If you want, you can take a picture of it. I will be demonstrating now the procedure in a video.
Can you put the procedure on?
Procedure you want, sir? Sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. So if you want me to stop anywhere, please unmute yourself and let me know. And marble chocolate, the procedure I will be demonstrating now. So I'm using here the Van Leer brand. Van Leer brand I'm using. Van Leer comes out so well and the expiry date is almost 1 year. So your chocolate expiry will also be for 1 year. So this is Van Leer brand. You get 3 varieties. One is white color, white compound, or it's called vanilla also. The other one is called milk compound, but it is light brown in color. So milk is light brown in color. There is one more variety, dark compound, where sweet is more or less. You can use it for diabetic patients. For those people, you can use it. So dark compound is really dark brown. This is Morde. Morde, you get flavors like pineapple, mango, strawberry. So you get flavors like that. So for Morde, I go only for those flavors. Otherwise, I use only Van Leer because it comes out so well. So for marble, if you for marble, we can take white and milk compound, or your choice is yours. Mango and white or strawberry and white. So any 2 colors we will be taking. So Van Leer also you can order it online. This video doesn't have any audio because I would like to explain to you. So these are the molds. I have huge variety of molds over so many years of collection and nothing happens to the silicone molds. You can see from small size to big size. These are called lollipop molds. You can make lollipop from these chocolates. And these are very small molds, bulk orders if you want you can make. And these are numbers and alphabet molds for chocolate decorations you can use. And as I told you, you have silicone mold and you have plastic mold. Plastic mold, many times it breaks and it is little difficult while demolding. Demolding means removing the chocolate from the mold. So when you're removing the chocolate from the mold, silicone mold is very easy. When I'm doing the demolding, you will see. Plastic molds are very difficult. And in that process, you can see it is broken. And while it is breaking, all possibility, the plastic pieces may get inside the chocolate. So it may hurt the child also. So better to avoid plastics. But plastics are very, very economical. 10 rupees. If you say 20 paisa like that, that's all. Not more than that. It's very, very economical. And next you need this is what the OHP sheet I was telling Vaishali ma'am, this is the thick plastic sheets. If you don't get that, you can use those files also. the thick files you get. So you can use anything. So I have these M&Ms and I have Oreos and wafers. I have ginger pieces. So there are in fact, there are almost 40 varieties of chocolates you can make. But today I'll be discussing about the basic 7 varieties. But once you get, you're very familiar with these varieties, let us do the second stage of chocolates also. The next level of chocolates also we can do. So these are the chocolates which you don't get it in the market also. And if you are going to do it as a business for your children, this is really best. But you have to take food safety. Requesting people to keep yourself muted. Thank you. So you have to take food safety certification, which is mandatory if you are going to go as a business. So without food safety certification, you cannot start this as a business, but you can try it at home. Home based, you can do anything. So these are for bulk orders I buy. So if I have to make around 1,000 chocolates in one day, so these some 3-4 times if I do, so I'll get my 1,000 chocolates done. So this is piping bag. You get it in a piece, 100 pieces per packet you get. Again, this also can be ordered online. I will share the link in the group. You can browse over there, the molds, everything, all the materials. This is microwave glasses there. Microwave glasses, and even those the tumblers, they are also microwave, because sometimes it may get hardened, the chocolate. So we may have to keep it for 10 seconds. So now we are taking the compound and we'll have to cut it into pieces. There is no particular shape because anyway we are going to melt it. So as this is food-based activity, kindly ask your children to wear the gloves, the apron, and even that baking, that cap to cover their hair. Sometimes the compound might be hardened. You can just break it into random pieces and put it in the bowl, because anyway we are going to melt it. Silicone molds in Oman, you can try it in a baking shop also. You may get some few varieties for the present practice for your work. Otherwise, you can go online and buy it online. Online is better because you get a lot of varieties. So I'm going to melt this. The melting, you can start as 30 seconds, or you can have it 1 minute also. And the heat is medium heat. because the moment your temperature increases, then it starts hardening. In case you don't have microwave oven for heating, you can do it with gas also. When you are doing it in gas, you will have to do it with as a double boiling. Double boiling is keep one vessel of water, boil that, and inside that you keep another vessel and you can use the same way of melting. I hope you understood double boiling. On gas, when you are doing, you keep a bigger vessel of water, and inside that big vessel there should be another small vessel containing the chocolate. So this is the way you can melt using if you are working with gas, because direct when you heat it will start getting burnt. You can't melt it. So you can see there are still some small lumps are there. In this stage, you can either keep it for another 30 seconds and melt, or you can use that beater, egg beater or the cake beater. For baking cake, we'll have that beater and I'll show you in the video. And with that also, you can melt the remaining. You can make it as a smooth paste. Particularly for marble, there should not be any lumps because we will be using the piping bag. So there should not be any lumps for marble. You can see there are no lumps here. In case you have lumps, you can use the beater and get it done. And the same way, this white I have melted, and the same way I'm going to cut the milk. Milk is nothing but brown. Brown compound, and I'll have to melt the same way. You can see brown is little hard. So I'm not able to cut the way I could cut the white compound. So you can break it into small pieces and you can put it in the glass bowls. If the compound is very new, you have brought it just then it is very easy to cut it into small pieces. If it is 1 month or 2 months old, then it becomes little hard, particularly in Muscat type of weather, it becomes little hard. So the same way, 30 seconds you will have to keep and melt. But the temperature has to be medium. Otherwise, it will start getting hardened. So you can see I have melted the brown. I am putting it into the piping bag. That piping bag, I have put it inside a tumbler, the glass tumbler. And then inside that, I'm putting the melted compound. So you can see the piping bag has gone into the glass tumbler. And you have to fill only half of it, half of the piping bag, because otherwise it will come the other way. It will start pouring out. So just make it half, or even lesser than half is fine, but it should not exceed the half. Now you will have to cut the tip of the piping bag. When you're cutting the tip of the piping bag, please ensure the safety. It's going to be a very small piece. So you will have to take it outside and cut it. Outside the table and cut it. Otherwise it will fall into the chocolate only. So cut that plastic. Make a small hole. So ensure you have put it outside. So now you can give one to your child and one you can have and work as a pair here. So I pipe it inside the mold. You can see my brown is little harder. If it is very new, then it comes out very easily and very nicely. Mine is actually 2-3 months old compound. Okay, now you can see it is all not in an even position. So you can see little lumps are there. Just give a tap. Just tap it. It becomes very smooth. It becomes uniform. You can now see it has become same now. So this is marble chocolate with white and milk compound we have made. After this, you have to keep this in the refrigerator. Refrigerator, when I say not in the freezer, don't keep it in the freezer, keep it down for 10 minutes, not more than that. 10 minutes is more than enough for the chocolates to form. So I will be showing the demolding also. Any doubt till here? If you have any doubt till here, you can ask. I have seen the that mail ID is given. I will note it down for sure. Can I proceed with the next chocolate? So after making this chocolate, we'll keep it in the refrigerator down for 10 minutes and then we will demold and wrap it. I will be showing, that is another video. Demolding and wrapping, another video, I will show that. Okay, now we'll proceed with the second variety. This is strawberry and white marble, a short video you can see. This is strawberry. This is how you, if it is not melting properly, if you see my strawberry was very hard. So I did that smoothening using the beater. So this is strawberry and milk. So you can do mango, you can use pineapple. In case you don't get these varieties, for that white compound itself, you can add little bit of color and you can add the essence, little bit of essence. Suppose white compound, if I add yellow color and mango essence, it becomes mango flavor. So you can do like that also. This is the same thing. Same way you can go for pink and strawberry essence. Again, yellow and pineapple essence. So you can use your flavors. So when you use this spatula, it really that reduces the wastage. So this is another variety, strawberry and white, or you can say strawberry and vanilla. The cost of the mold starts from around 2 riyals. Minimum is 2 riyals.
Excuse me.
Yes,
2
ma'am.
riyals in Amazon. Excuse me. 2 riyals, madam, in Amazon or here in Oman?
When I say this from India, here also it should be 2 riyals, ma'am. We can check it in the bakery shop because I normally get everything from that mold website. I will share that. You can just see, you get lovely molds over there.
Okay,
And they dispatch it to Oman also. I have got it in Oman.
Is it Amazon Oman itself, or Amazon India, or Amazon General US?
So, sir, Amazon, you can go for this Van Leer brand. You can go for Amazon. For molds, I suggest, I will share one website that is best because you get it very, very economically. You get it, and the varieties are huge. You can see the website and you can place your order there, online order.
Gayatri ma'am, there was one shop in Muscat City Center. I don't know whether it is still there or not. Where we used to get all these molds. I don't remember its name. Wilton, I think. Wilton.
Wilton, yes. That is what I was telling in Alquare. It is there. Yes. You get it there, ma'am. You get it there. But if you...
Where in Alquare?
Shall I send the location in the group?
Okay.
I will send that by evening. I'll send the location in the group. It comes somewhere near Home Center. That side it comes behind. If I'm right, behind British Council, somewhere that side it comes.
Anyway, I think it is in MQ, and in MQ it is Tavola.
I'm not very sure. I'll send you.
They sell Wilton products, but the name is Tavola.
Possible, yes. It's quite some time since I went there.
It's in a shopping complex, Noor complex.
Exactly. Yes. You get molds there, but limited variety. If you see this website, which I'll be sharing, you get hundreds and hundreds of molds.
Muscat City Center, that shop had, but I'm not sure. I've not been visited since a year, whether it is still open or not.
Long time since I purchased.
They had plenty.
Muscat City Center in Hale or Kurum?
No, Muscat City Center, the main one, MCC, not QCC.
Okay.
In Seeb.
Okay. Hale.
Let's try. We can try it out. So the next variety is gems variety. This is very, very simple. This is the requirement, ingredients required. You can take a picture of this. And this is the procedure. Okay, now the video. This is the most simplest chocolate, I should say. Very easy it is. So you can teach the colors using this making. So you have the M&M. So on top of this, you have to melt the white compound and you have to pour. That's all. In this way, you can do even Tutti Frutti also. Tutti Frutti also comes out really well. If you want M&M on top, you can put another M&M on top also. anything chocolate varieties, colorful things, you can put it here and make this chocolate. This is the favorite for children. So that's all. With this, you will have to keep it in the refrigerator. Again, not freezer, refrigerator, and for 10 minutes, and then demold and pack. So these are some of the bouquets which we have done using the chocolates, what we make. This is just the sample bouquets I'm just showing. So these are the chocolates made by us. And now next is Oreo and wafer. So Oreo biscuits, this is very nice activity for children. So these are the ingredients required. And this is the procedure. Oreo and wafer almost the same procedure. So this is the mold for the wafer which we use. And these molds you get it in that mold shop which I'm telling. And this will come out just like your Kit Kat. So when we are doing the wafer, first we have to put any one color. It can be anything of your choice. There are no hard and fast rule here. You can put milk compound or white or mango or whatever you want. You can put one layer, the melted one, and then you have to place your wafer there. So the size is little big, so I'm going to cut it off. Yes. So I place my wafer there. Then on top of it, I use another color. So now, or you can use one color itself. Totally white, black you can go, brown you can go, totally white you can go, anything. So it is like first one layer of compound and then you place the wafer and then you make the second layer of the compound. So this is my...
Does this wafer, does this wafer biscuit remain stiff even after getting dipped in the chocolate? Doesn't it become, like soft?
No, ma'am. It doesn't become soft. It remains, it has the same thing, that crispiness it is
texture
there.
is...
Yeah, it is there. But actually on top of it, I'll be pouring another layer.
Okay.
That is not completed. Wafer is not completed. On top of it, another layer will go. So this is Oreo biscuit. So for Oreo biscuit, I just rewind a bit. Yeah. So I have put the Oreo biscuit down and then I'm lifting the Oreo biscuit using my fork, not spoon. Why? Because the excess that chocolate should come out. So you will have to keep it on the fork and remove the excess liquid. Place it gently, that's all. And this is what is a thick plastic sheet which we use. It will come out easily. That is why we are using this. It won't get stuck to the plastic, that plate. And so remove that extra and just keep it here. So this is Oreo. You can go for a double layer Oreo also. Brown dipped again in white. You can go into a double layer Oreo also. Here you can see I'm cutting the strawberry pieces. My strawberry mold compound was very hard.
Here.
If the compound starts hardening when you after you keep outside, you can again remelt it for 10 seconds. You can keep it back into the microwave for 10 seconds. So you can see now the first layer was brown and the second layer I have put it as white. You can put brown itself, no problem. So this is my Oreo and wafer. Here I would like to show one picture. I hope you can see my Oreo biscuit, not mine. This was made by my student. So they have made these smiley faces on top of it. So they put another color compound in the piping bag, and with that they taught the expression, the facial expression like these. So these were basically made by my student. So any doubt till here? Or shall I proceed?
Repeat that. Can you repeat that facial expression picture and tell what exactly how they did it?
Facial expression.
These are the top results.
The Oreo biscuit, you saw that tapping, we put it in the OHP sheet and we finished it. After you keep it in the refrigerator and you take it out, it becomes hard. So you take it out. Then another color, white or pink or whatever color you want, you have to melt and put it in the piping bag. And in with this piping bag, you have to make the expression. Smiley. You can teach all expressions with that. This. This is
again put it in the fridge.
Again, you have to put it in the fridge. Yes, sir. Again, you have to put it back in the fridge for at least 5 minutes.
Okay.
So I'll proceed with the next chocolate. Health bar. Health bar is something which I really prefer because the chocolate quantity is less here. So now this will have health bar and rocks. So for health bar and rocks. So these are the chocolates which we actually keep it in the, when the guests come, we use it as a serving chocolates. Rocks are the chocolates which we use. So these are the ingredients required. And this is the procedure. Okay. So now I have for health bar, I have a mixture of these dry fruits which you get it in our city center, Lulu, wherever we go, we get this. So a mixture of all this. Instead of this, you can use even roasted peanuts also. It's very good. Roasted peanuts is also very good. So I have powdered it. Powdered means it should be like a granule. It should not become a smooth paste. Then it will start leaving oil. It will become very soggy. You can't use it then. So just put it in the grinder for just 1 or 2 minutes, a few rounds. That's all. It should become granules. That's all. Normally for health bar, we use only milk chocolate. Milk means brown. So we use this brown chocolate. For rocks, we will be using the full dry fruits as such. Full cashews and full badam, like that, we will use the full dry fruits. But for health bar, we'll normally grind it into granules. So these are the full dry fruits, and this is the powdered form. So best is to go with the beater. After one time you keep it in the microwave, best is to go to the beater. These compounds are all as such 90% chocolates. Already they are 80 to 90% already done. With this 10% of melting, you get that shiny and then you do the variations. That's all. So these are very simple for our children to make. So you got a smooth paste now. So for the rocks, I just pour my milk. So you can use even dark chocolate also for this. So the milk compound, the melted one, I pour like that. And I just take it in the spoon. I put it onto the OHP sheet, the thick plastic sheet. Mix it nicely and just take it on a spoon and put it. It will be like a rock for you. That's all. And keep it in the refrigerator for 10 minutes. Remove and pack it. So this, if you see, the quantity of chocolate is very less. So this is very good for health. So just make it like a rock. That's all. On top of this also, you can draw some white lines like this. If you want white chocolate, you can melt with a piping bag and you can make some white lines. So that also will give extra look. Random lines you can draw. So these are rocks. And now the health bar. So we have granulate, we have the granulate, that mixed dry fruit, which we have powdered. With that, you will have to add the milk compound. It starts getting hardened very fast. So you will have to mix it very fast and put it in the mold. You can either put it in a mold or you can make balls also. You can make it into round balls. So I have a mold here. So just fill it up. So instead of this mixed dry fruits, you can use roasted, powdered peanut also. Very good for health.
طيب اقول لك خلي حمود يشيل القهوه المجلسه ولا الشغاله لان هناك الخميس اللي معه.
So this is done. So with a gentle tap, it smoothens. So any doubt till here? Can I proceed with the next variety or? So is that okay? Can we proceed with the next variety? Okay.
Yes, madam, no problem.
Thank you. Before I proceed, I would like to show one video. Before I go to that garam masala, I have two more varieties. I would like to show a video of how our friend Abdullah Al-Rukeshi, a child with Down syndrome, he has opened his shop in Al-Hayl. He has opened his shop in Al-Hayl and he started his own business. I would like to show a short video, a 1-minute video. credit goes to Halima ma'am. I think she's here with us. Halima ma'am, are you there here? She was here for some time. So I request you all to kindly visit the shop, Green Ivy. I will share the business card in the group. I request you all to please do visit the shop. Halima ma'am, are you there? Abdullah, are you there? Yes, Abdullah is there. Hi, Abdullah. So that shop belongs to Abdullah. And you can see the way Halima ma'am had worked with Abdullah. His sister Suhaila has worked with him. And now they've got it a big success. Hi, Abdullah.
I'm fine, I'm good.
Wonderful. Nice to hear. Thank you, dear.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly. Where it is exactly, we'll go and visit.
Yes, it is
I want to go
opposite.
and visit the shop. Where it is?
Al Hail, it is there. I will send the. Yes, Abdullah, tell where it is. You tell. Where is your shop?
Opposite school.
Which
Private school.
Which school exactly?
Yes, school.
Next to Coconut Restaurant.
Okay.
I will share the location and the business card in the group. I request you all to go and visit that shop to know how they have brought this child up, the way they have worked for the child. So it's a humble request. Let us all bring our children also to the same level. So hats off to Halima ma'am and Suhaila for this effort, and great job, Abdullah. So with this, I'll we'll go to our next set of chocolates.
Congratulations, Mr. Abdullah, for your...
Thank you.
That is so nice. Thank you, ma'am. Yes. So we finished our health bar. As you can see, these chocolates are all very, very simple to make. Why my presentation is not working? Okay. I hope you can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't make it as a PowerPoint. Next is garam masala. Again, these Barbie doll chocolates are done by my student only. One, Mr. Arjun, he had done that white and red Barbie doll. So these are nothing, very, very simple. You can get a Barbie doll, and with the chart paper, you make a cone as a skirt for the Barbie doll, and then you will have to stick these chocolates and decorate with these papers. This is very simple to make. So these are all beautiful gifts which you can do, creativity which we can really do. So garam masala, these are the ingredients. And this is the procedure. Masala chocolates, basically. This is our like a Indian masala type chocolate. Garam masala, you get it in any shop. You get it in Lulu also. These are little spicy chocolates. Either you can go for garam masala, or you can use even chili flakes, which they put it on pizza. Those chili flakes you get as a packet, you can use that also instead of garam masala. So now the procedure is very simple. So I'm adding that garam masala powder. How much you have to add depends on your taste. Some people like it very strong garam masala flavor. You can use even chana masala powder. So some like very strong flavor, some like it very mild. Same way, you can use chili flakes also. If you want very spicy chocolate, add more chili flakes. So it depends on what you want. So you will have to mix it with the chili flakes or garam masala and then put it in the mold. That's all. Put it in the mold, keep it in the refrigerator for 10 minutes, take it out, demold and pack it. Once you finish putting the chocolate into the mold, just remember to give a gentle tap so that it becomes even. That's all. After you put this, give a gentle tap. So this garam masala is same you can do with chili flakes. It will be really nice. Very tasty it will be. Chili flakes. So this is over. And now next is the coconut chocolate. So again, coconut chocolate, if you see, this is just that welcome drink you get. Those mango flavor, pineapple, you get so many that juice bottles you get. So on top of the juice bottles, we have decorated using the chocolates. So these you can use as a welcome drink when you are receiving the guest. This looks very creative also. So for coconut, these are the ingredients required. So when we say coconut powder, it has to be desiccated, the dry coconut powder. So you need pista and you need, if you have condensed milk, you can use, but if you don't have condensed milk, it's fine, not required. Condensed milk will give more sweetness, that's all. And this is the procedure. So I'll show the video. I'm not able to make it as a full screen. So I have taken pista and then I have melted the white compound. After I melt the white compound, almost the same equal quantity of coconut powder I have to add. Coconut powder, it can be more also, but not less. The moment you add coconut powder, it starts becoming hardened. If you have condensed milk, at this stage, you can add some condensed milk. Like 2 tablespoons or 3 tablespoons, you can add condensed milk. It gives extra flavor. So this starts hardening immediately. Wearing gloves is very important. I didn't wear initially. So this is very important because it's a food related stuff we are doing. So hygiene is very important. But for your house, no problem. But if you're going to give it for others, ensure the safety. So keep one pista inside, make a small hole and keep one pista inside. In case you don't have pista, fine. You want to put cashew, no problem, you can put. It all depends on what you like. And then you make one ball like, make it little tight, keep it on the OHP sheet. So I have that OHP sheet. So keep it on the OHP sheet. If you don't have OHP sheets, you can use those thick files. Those transparent files you get. Don't go for color files because sometimes the colors may enter the food. So go for a transparent file. So that's all. This is coconut chocolate. This is very simple. So you have to melt white compound. If you have condensed milk, add 2 to 3 tablespoons of condensed milk, and then add equal or little more quantity of coconut, desiccated dry coconut, and then keeping pista in the middle, make some round balls, keep it on the, place it on the OHP sheet, keep it in the refrigerator for 10 minutes, then take it out, wrap it, that's all. So now, so this is where you have to keep refrigerator. You should not keep on top. In fridge, you should not keep it in the freezer. You should always keep it down in the refrigerator. So the next is the ginger. For ginger, I didn't have enough compound, so I couldn't make. So I'm sorry, my PowerPoint is hanging. So ginger, I will tell you, these are ginger pieces which you, dry ginger pieces which you get in your city center, those Center Point, right? And Lulu, anywhere you get these dry ginger pieces. So this you have to buy and put it in the grinder. Just again powder it in granules, and then you will have to melt brown compound. I will try to close all my other presentations so that I can share my screen. Can you share, see my PowerPoint now? Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So this is ginger. So what you have to do is cut one portion of milk compound. Milk compound is that light brown one, and you melt it. Then you have to powder these ginger pieces and then mix it with that melted compound. Then either you can use a mold and you can put it inside the mold, or you can make it as a ball and refrigerate for 5 minutes. Either way you can do. So this is the procedure for ginger. Now I will show the video for demolding. How do you remove the chocolates from the mold? So you can see here, this is another bouquet which we had made, a very simple bouquet. Even the flowers were made by children. And here if you see, it is a cake. On top of the cake, this lollipop blue color chocolates were made by children. All you have to do is put some food color. You can use food color into the white compound. So whatever color you want, you will get. So you can use food colors. So now I will show the demolding. So this is how you just give a gentle push, and then you can remove the chocolate very easily. Silicone molds are very easy for demolding. Whereas when it comes to plastic, it takes little time and you have to be little careful while demolding. And once you demold, you can cut those remaining pieces. Whatever is extra, you can cut it off. So within an hour or 2 hours, you can definitely make around 300 to 400 chocolates very easily. All you need is number of molds. That's all. If you have those number of molds, making chocolate is very easy. See, this is Oreo chocolate. I just cut those extra, the remaining ones. So these are the wrapping materials which you get it online. So you get it as a booklet also. With, you can see those green color, red color there. So the whole booklet will have that one particular color. Otherwise, these shining papers you can use. If you don't have, you can get those gift wrappers also. So now I'll show how you can do the packing. There are two types of packing I will share with you today. So these papers are very easy to cut. Cut it according to the size of the chocolate. So keep the chocolate upside down. The right side should be down. And fold it one side. Then you have to start folding near. Please see the video. I don't fold all the corners. First you fold one corner and then near that you have to fold. So one more time I'll show the demo. So keep it in the upside down position, fold one corner and then nearby. Fold the near. So like that you have to fold. You should not fold all the four corners. It won't come properly. So this is one method of wrapping the chocolates. So this is rocks. Rocks I'm folding. I'm wrapping the rocks chocolate. The rocks will not be enough. Even Oreo and rocks will have little problem in the shape. And chocolates need to be wrapped immediately. The moment you take it out from the fridge, so after you make the chocolates, keep it in the refrigerator for 10, even to 20 minutes you can keep, but not more than 30 minutes because it will start absorbing the void or moisture and the quality of the chocolate will get spoiled. So maximum 30 minutes you can keep and then you have to remove it and wrap it immediately. Keep it in an airtight container. So wrapping should be done immediately. If you don't have time for wrapping, don't do chocolate. Wait until you have the time for wrapping. So wrapping, please immediately it has to be done. So I'll show the second variety of wrapping. This is the second variety. Now keep the chocolate straight position. And then collect all the corners. Bring it to center. And then just twist it so that it gets locked. And then you use the tie ribbon. That is called tie ribbon. You get it in many colors. Again, it can be ordered online. So these are tie ribbons. the small piece you get. With this, you will have to lock it. So this is another variety of making, wrapping the chocolates. Contact details for good quality chocolate materials. This is for buying the chocolate. Even molds also you get a lot. You can take a picture of this. I will send it in the group also. Either this shop you can buy, or I will send another shop details also. You can get it over there also. I will send the material details in the group where you get the materials. I will send it in the group. So any doubts?
Yeah,
So,
excuse me.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah, without wrapping, we can't keep the chocolates.
No, ma'am, because it starts it starts absorbing the moisture. So even in the refrigerator also, you can't keep it for a long time. So maximum 20 minutes, remove it, wrap it immediately so that it will not absorb the unnecessary moisture from the atmosphere. Otherwise, what happens? You can see you can try 1 or 2 like that. It will start leaving droplets of water on top of chocolate. And the chocolate will become very soggy.
Then once we wrap, we can keep it out, or we have to store it in the fridge?
Normal temperature, like now, if you see September, October till February, not an issue.
No. What I'm asking, we are in Gulf. Okay. If we are in India, how to keep?
India also, if you see those Madhya Pradesh or even the Delhi region, summer becomes too hot, so you can't keep it outside.
Yeah, we are all down south, Tamil Nadu.
Then no problem. Tamil Nadu, you can keep it outside. Just keep it in an airtight container, not in your kitchen. That's all.
Okay.
Because kitchen again hot.
That will not become melt if I kept it in a box.
No, ma'am. Okay. Just wrap it. Keep it in wrap it with the paper. Keep it in an airtight container. That's all.
Okay. Thank you.
For muscat, here you can for the September to March, you won't have problem. You can keep it outside in an airtight container. But during the peak summer, we have no option. It's better to keep it in the refrigerator or under AC. If it is a air conditioned place, no problem.
So Gayatri, the bouquet that you made.
Yes, ma'am.
The bouquet that you made of chocolates, how do you connect it with the chocolate, the sticks?
That's a good question. So, 1 second. So I have my wrapper here and I keep my chocolate first. Now I don't have a chocolate. I'm going to keep my ginger piece only. So I'm keeping my, just imagine I'm keeping my chocolate here. Before I keep the chocolate here, I insert it into that barbecue stick, the thin barbecue sticks, those thin wooden sticks you get. So I insert it here. I insert the stick here, and along with that, I keep it here. And then along with that stick, I wrap it here. The stick gets locked inside. The stick here, it gets locked inside. After that, I wrap that stick also with, you get those colorful tissue papers. So many you get it in Lulu, I've seen. So with that, you can wrap it. Ma'am, Vaishali ma'am, I hope you
got it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Michael sir, you were about to tell something.
That's what, even while you're making it and then doing it, pouring it, if it becomes hard, you can reheat it.
If it becomes too hard, you can't reuse. You can't reuse. But when we are making the chocolate, sometimes it starts becoming hard. That time you can remelt for 10 seconds or 20 seconds. But once it becomes completely hardened, again remelting doesn't come. I have tried, it didn't come out well. You can't reuse.
We are using OHP sheets, all those plastic sheets. Are they safe to place the chocolate balls on them? And
very safe. Nothing happens. They are thick, high quality plastic sheets. Nothing happens. And that too, we are not going to pour very hot. If you when you melt the chocolate, you can see, you can hold it in your hand.
Okay.
It's quite warm. That's all. It's not that hot. Like how
Can't
we
we
did
put it in a glass plate then? A ceramic plate or something instead of OHP sheet?
It gets stuck to the plate. Plates I have tried also. What happens is it gets stuck to the plate, and when we remove, you will have to literally remove it, and some pieces are still stuck with the plate. So it doesn't, the finishing doesn't come well. It's safe, ma'am. You can use that OHP sheets, no problem.
Okay.
The
thank
thick
you.
polythene sheets. The polythene sheet itself comes as,
those thick which you use for binding, they use. Otherwise, you get those thick files. I use those thick files also. The transparent files, not the designer one. So, any other doubt, ma'am?
Ma'am, if you don't have an oven, you said that you can use it in the gas. So, can we use it with a non-stick kadai and stainless steel, or you can
use? Only thing is double boiling. You can have a pan, that kadai you can have pan, water, allow the water to boil, and this compound you put it in another stainless steel vessel, and that vessel has to be immersed in that water.
Okay.
Direct heat should not go, that's all. This is double boiling. You can do double boiling.
Okay.
And it comes
if
out
you
well.
if you make a chocolate, suppose if I made a chocolate today, by when you have to use it? Is there any specific period, or you can keep it for a...
That's a good question. It's a good question. When you buy the compound, right, there will be expiry date on the it will be written expiry date. That is going to be our chocolate's expiry date also. The same has to go to our chocolate also.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Excuse me, madam. About this one, the packing, the municipality may try to make problems because the ingredient, it has to be shown.
Yes, ma'am.
Then how we can do it? And it's
commercial.
Problem is there, I know.
Yes, ma'am. For commercially, if you are doing, they will come and see the ingredients, where you buy, what is that brand you buy, and what all the other things you buy, how is the quality, how is the place, whether it is clean or not, and what other activity you do. Suppose if I am doing chocolate here, and one side I am doing my printing also, they will not give me the permission. So if I'm going to do chocolate, it has to be exclusively chocolate only. So they will come, they will come and inspect, and they will see how safe and what all the precautions you are taking. All that they will see, and only then they will give the certificate, that approval for commercial purpose. You can do it at your home as an activity. All this can be done at your house itself with the child. With the child, you can do it at your house, but you can go for safety, food safety certification, provided you need to maintain all these.
Then we have to mention exactly all the ingredients in the paper, actually in the packing.
Yes, ma'am. In case if you are starting, we are there to help you out, ma'am. For getting permission, all that, we'll be there with you.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you.
Welcome. So can we end the session if your doubts are all cleared?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And anytime, if you have any challenge while making, or if you want to have a personalized session at my place also, you all are most welcome. Anytime you can come to my house, we can have one round of live session also, because whatever said and done, computer teaching like this, it's secondary only. So anytime we can have a live session also. We are there to help you out. All we want is to help your children and create more Abdullahs. Like how Halima ma'am has done with Abdullah, that is what we all want, to see more children successful.
Oh, thank you very much, madam. Thank you very much. We have appreciated a lot.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
This is a wonderful service.
Excuse me, madam. I will come and meet you. I will phone you and tell you exactly when I'll come and meet you.
Most welcome, ma'am. I'm at home only now. Anytime you are most welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much, madam. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Sorry. Yes, bye, Abdullah.
Bye.
So much. This is again a wonderful session.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gayatri. Wonderful session. We enjoyed a lot.
Thank you, ma'am.
And each and every detail you explained. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, you're doing a great service, Gayatri. Hats off to you. And you know, many of them are benefiting out of this. So a wonderful service. God bless you. It was a great session again today. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And the credits actually to Sitanshu sir. He only initiated me to do this. So the whole credit goes to him.
Great.
Thank you all. Okay. See you. Bye.
Okay.
Baba, thank you.